Apparently, I am so bad because I didn't remind Alex to start vlogging this.
Yeah, so bad.
We have these pieces of wood attached. Then I will sit on one and show you how sturdy it is. That at 135 pounds, I can lay on this.
Watch it just fall. Hi. So I was spacing them out. I installed them on the studs with my handy dandy stud finder. Let me show you. Here's the handy dandy stud finder. Isabella will log in that direction. Stick it on the wall. Press the button. Oh, there's a stud. So as you can see, that's where I put a screw. So I built this back plane. Can you tilt it down a little? There you go. I built this back plane to screw into all the studs. And it goes all the way across the wall. This front plane, like the piece you see in front on all the edges, this is how spaced off we wanted the cabinets. As you can see over there, there's the cabinets we're going to mount to it. Or these white boys. Yeah. So I was just trying to space it so we'd have a bench. And then we're going to put, I'll pick up and hold it. Effectively, not this piece, we'll put these across the whole thing. So it'll cover both the wood and the cabinet tops.
I just made that connection. That makes more
sense.
sense.
Oh, you didn't understand what I was doing?
Nope, but I believed you.
Oh, okay. Did you think I was just going to leave the wood nice and exposed?
No, I thought there was like a thinner piece of trim that we were going to use.
Oh, nope. That's why I had you sit on the multiple heights to show you exactly the height. Stay there 1 second, vlog. I'll be right back.
There's little kitty. She's going to get fixed tomorrow.
It was hard to get the heights right because I'm going to have the front lip of these cabinets sit on these pieces of wood. These are actually cabinet under trims from IKEA, and these will make the front feet of my cabinet. So the front weight will be on these, which I acknowledge these aren't the sturdiest things in the world, but I'm not really looking for them to be load-bearing so much as just balance-oriented, I guess, because these will handle the deflection from the wood, which should be like an inch over 36 inches. So since this is it'd be an inch over 108 inches, I think, if my engineering is right. So the point is we should see less than like a 1/4 inch of deflection, which this will handle. I did one part wrong, and conveniently enough, that showed me what was right. I'll show you the issue. These little rails should be flush. They stick out like this when they mount on rails on the wall, like these mounted on rails on the wall. Since this is mounting directly onto wood, I need to move them in. Oh well. It's got these little tab things that you spin to hold in place. I had to get a washer earlier to make it fit better. Most of these I haven't needed to do that. The worst part is this dumb plastic on these. Which I understand why it's there. I'm glad it's protecting it. It's just so annoying to get off. So I installed 2 little scrap pieces into each of those holes. To try to give it additional stability, on top of the fact I'm about to put the front piece in. But now theoretically, shouldn't even need this to hold it up. I'm using multi-purpose construction screws. These are my go-to for everything because they use star bits and star/hex bits. Don't strip nearly as quickly as Phillips do. These are actually under cabinet trims for IKEA. So like your upper cabinets are supposed to have these at the front so you can like hide LEDs behind them. They're under cabinet feet for me. We ordered an IKEA kitchen and I'm basically just using all the leftover parts to build this bench seat. I ordered the cabinets. Everything else is just leftover pieces. Let's do this correctly this time. So now that I've drilled the hole for the screws, I'm going to drill a slightly bigger hole to recess the screw head. Now I'm using a bigger bit. So now the screw's flush with the bottom of the cabinet. So you just drill out like the top 1/8 of an inch maybe. Doesn't take much. So now with one of these little pieces below each of these cabinets, it should really hold it in place. Then this front piece that I cut is really more of a trim than even a support. It is also a support, but so now I'm currently putting the bigger tap on all the ones that didn't have it. The hammer drill can only hammer so far with the thickness of the cabinet lower trim, whatever it's called. So I'm trying to give it as little that it has to hammer as possible before it stops. Countersink. The term I was looking for was countersink. I'm trying to have a pre-drilled hole and then a slightly larger hole at the start so the screw can countersink inside it. And then you have a flush surface so when you slide things into these cabinets, stuff isn't getting caught on the little screw. Oh yeah, we sturdy. Well, that was a win. Okay, these are all mounted. They've got their doors on. I've got electrical coming from the wall that will go into those two gaps. Now I've just got to figure out how to make my sideways piece that goes between those two things. Sounds really horrible. I think I'm going to save it for last. I think I'm going to worry about building the top parts next. We'll see. But I'm stopping for now.